Hey everyone, I'm out here now in my garden and it's a beautiful day. Still kind of spring here for us, and I wanted to tell you why I pull my dandelion. There's a lot of campaigns on now, like leave the dandelion, the bees need them, that sort of stuff. And I don't agree with it not because I don't like dandelions, I actually do like them, but everybody else, or most everybody else, in, you know, normal urban subdivisions have been brainwashed to have only grass in their lawns. Now, I don't have only grass in my lawn. I have clover and several different creeping varieties of flowers and plants, but I pull the dandelion because if I let these dandelion go to seed, they will end up on my neighbor's lawn, and then they're going to spray pesticides, which is really not good for the bees or us. So if you want to leave the dandelion in place for the pollinators, although I think there's much better options, because for some reason people still hate dandelion, whether we like it or not. They hate these things. If I pull any big ones, I take them in and dry them and eat them. Use them for soups and stuff. So it's still beneficial for me to pull them because I'm not wasting them. I'm going to eat them. But primarily, most people hate dandelion. And until we can convince everyone that it's a beautiful flower, I think we should, at the very least, deadhead them as soon as they're finished flowering. If you want to leave them for the bees, then go out and pop the heads off them, or just take your shop vac and vacuum the heads off them, and then make sure you properly dispose of the shop vac bag. But I just go and pull them because I can use the leaves for soups and, you know, tea and that sort of stuff, and I do not want that fluff seeding everywhere. Now, some creeping varieties of plants that you can put in your lawn, like clover and things like that, that's a much better option. And reducing your lawn altogether and putting in more flower beds and vegetables and herb is probably better than a lawn. But I did have a video last year about maintaining a pollinator garden without it looking like a bunch of weeds. And the same thing goes for dandelion. It's about, if we can't change their perspective on dandelion, we really shouldn't be letting these flowers go to seed on their lawn, and then in turn will poison everything with pesticides, including the bees. So I don't agree with these campaigns. A little bit of a ramble here about leave the dandelions, are food for the bees. There's all kinds of things that are food for the bees that the general population don't hate. So perhaps look at some different native plants in your area other than dandelion and plant those for the bees. But for now, I'm going to continue to pull my dandelion and use them in soup and dry it as a herb and keep them from spreading to my neighbor's lawn so that it'll prevent them from spraying a bunch of pesticides.